Hi guys, we were talking earlier about application forms and why they are so unfair. I did not mention some of the absolutely crazy kind of terms and conditions that builders impose upon people. And I mean leading builders, okay, the top builders. One builder's form says you have verified everything there is to verify about the project. You verified the papers. You satisfied yourself regarding the title. You satisfied regarding the building permissions. And so you waive the right now to ask for these details again. This is one condition. So what does this mean? It means that you are never going to ask the builder to give you any kind of paperwork to show his title on the land, whether he has got the building permissions, etc. In addition to that, they also put in a clause that says that the builder is at liberty to make changes in the design of the flat, design of the project, the ground layout, anything basically, so long as he does not disturb you in your house. You have no objection. Now this essentially means that he can actually do anything he wants. You might be living in conditions that resemble a construction site, and you will not object to it because you have signed this waiver. Now this is one of the mildest parts I am telling you. Now there are more serious kinds of clauses. There is one more clause which says that, how do they put it? They put it something like this: no party shall raise any objection regarding the carpet area. And if either of the parties, now either of the parties means you and the builder. Naturally, the builder is not going to raise an objection about his own carpet area. So that leaves you. So if either of the parties raises any objections regarding the carpet area, then all the floor finishes and the wall finishes shall be removed, stripped away, at the cost of the party raising the objection before the carpet area is measured. So let us understand what this means. It means that if you raise an objection, he is going to remove your flooring at your cost. He is going to remove the wall putties and all that and basically destroy your wall. Okay, remove all the finishes, and then he is going to measure it. Now I don't see any reason why anybody should have to go to such lengths for measuring a carpet area. Carpet area is quite simple to measure. Any architect can measure it. And no matter how you define carpet area, whether you are including the internal walls or not, there's a little bit of a discrepancy between the DC rules measurement of carpet area and the RERA measurement of carpet area. But whichever one you do, it is quite easy for an architect to measure it. So why should you say that you will have to remove the wall finishes and the floor finishes and all that? The only reason is this builder is trying to scare the shit out of you. He is saying, if you ask me to measure the carpet area, or if you bring an architect to measure the carpet area, then I'm basically going to destroy a few lakhs worth of interior work. This is basically what he's saying. Okay, and this is contained in your application form. The crazy thing is that when you sign the application form, that is right at the beginning, right at the outset, you accept this thing, this in his terms and conditions, and you say, yeah, I'm okay with this. This is one thing. Now there's another one. Yeah, let me tell you one more. You swipe your card, right? So you have made what they call an application to the builder. Now, first of all, I object to this whole thing of making an application to the builder. You are a customer, builder is out there to sell you something. Okay, it is not like a government. You're not making an application for a housing board house where they will allot you or they will give you allotment out of their discretionary quota or something like that. Okay, you are basically a buyer who is out to purchase a flat, and you are giving an advance, and you are writing down the name of the flat, the building. You are writing down the number of the flat number, the wing, the carpet area details, everything. So it's so obvious that there does not have to be any kind of an application letter. But people are stupid enough to do this, to submit to this idiotic custom that the builder is imposing on them. Okay, and the builder is not imposing it innocently, he is doing it with a reason. So this application form, you fill up the application form and you swipe your card. Okay, I understand, your application form says this. I understand that the builder reserves the right to reject my application form without assigning any reasons and refund my application money after 60 days. Now, let us understand. First of all, reject your application form. Why the hell would a guy who's basically selling you a product, it's a house but it's a product, what the hell is a guy who's selling you a product, who's taken an advance, doing with the right to reject your advance? Think about it like this. If you paid an advance towards a car, would you think it is acceptable for the car manufacturer to reject your advance and not sell you the car and not assign any reason for that? How crazy is that? How can people accept this? They reserve the right to reject your application form. Fuck you. How can you do that to me? I don't understand these super crore-patis, because many of these flats are worth, 4, 5, 6 crores. Now, if you are a guy who's got 4, 5, 6 crores, how come you don't have an ego that matches with your crores? How are you able to take it when these guys say that, oh, we will reject your application form? There is one builder in particular, a pretty well-known chap, okay, very well-known guy, and this builder had the sheer gall to write in his application form. Your application form is filled up by you. So it says, I understand that the builder can reject my application form on account of moral turpitude. Moral turpitude, can you get that? Like, fuck off, I won't give you a house because you are a loose woman. You like sleeping around. Or fuck off, I won't give you a house because I think you are a bad guy. Who cares? Who cares? You are not there to judge my character. You are there to give me a house. I may be a murderer. I may be a rapist. I may be a whore. I may be a gigolo. Who are you to judge my moral character? You are taking my money, give me a fucking house. That is the stand. That is the correct stand. You know where the moral turpitude clause usually comes in? Moral turpitude is a ground for removal from a government post. How do the builders arrogate themselves with this right? It's absurd. So this is one example. Okay, then there are these other conditions. They say they are going to impose a transfer fee on you. Okay, how can they impose a transfer? Transfer fee means if you are going to sell the house, then you got to pay the builder something. Now let us understand this. When you pay a builder the 100% amount of the consideration, you become the absolute owner of your house. You get full title to your house. Now you may choose to transfer the title to anybody. Why should you be paying an amount to the builder? If it is a society, yeah, I can understand that, because your house is inside the building where the society is concerned, it provides the services and all that. So the society takes a nominal transfer fee, and that too has been fixed at 25,000 rupees. But builders, before the society is formed, charge amounts like 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs towards transfer fee. How is that acceptable? If you have the complete title, where's the question of giving a transfer fee to the builder? He has transferred this title. He doesn't have any say in the matter. These are some of the things that people don't apply their mind to. There are builders who say in your agreement that they reserve the right to use the terrace any way they like. The terrace of your building belongs to your cooperative society. They say we retain the rights to your terrace so that we can put up any signages and stuff like that. This is absurd. So, boss, I just give you a small sampler of the kind of nonsense that comes into the terms and conditions that are imposed on you based on an application form that you sign, and some of these terms and conditions come even into your registered agreement, okay? We have to be ashamed of ourselves, basically. We, the flat buyers, have to be ashamed of ourselves for allowing builders to impose this kind of completely ridiculous terms and conditions on us.